Yo, what is going on? Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to show you how one of my wholesaling investor clients was able to get 3 leads in one day and close one deal and get it under contract for $10,000. So let me just show you that. These results are not typical, but I will dive in and I'm going to show you a case study of what is going on here. And hopefully you are this person. So here is the case study, okay? Come in close. Here it is. Who's this for? I'm looking for nationwide virtual wholesalers or wholesalers that can close in more than 10 states. The more states, the better. Ideally, you'll have some virtual assistants and they'll be calling and setting appointments. And, that's if the lead doesn't book through our methods, right? I'm also looking for wholesalers who are really locked in and ready to close these contracts, okay? Wholesalers who really want to take their business to the next level, and wholesalers who are willing to track their progress in a CRM. So you know what's going on, and I know what's going on, and we both know who's accountable for what, and we go back and forth. Hey, did that close? No. Okay, how do we fix that, right? We just need to have that kind of communication, okay? So that's who that's for. Who is this not for? This is not for wholesalers who are making less than $1 million a year. This is not for wholesalers who can't close deals in multiple states. If you don't have a VA, it's not the end of the world, but ideally you'd have a VA as well, okay? Now, let me just hop right into the happy client story. 3 Facebook leads, let's go. What ad are they coming from, right? That is a text message that I got in the Slack channel from one of my clients. This is the same client for the whole case study here. Then a few days later, man, Facebook leads have been pouring in. I was like, let's go, dude. So these are the messages that I absolutely love seeing, right? These are the messages I absolutely love seeing. Now, even though we were getting these messages and we were filling his pipeline with leads, I got a funny story for you, okay? My client paused the ads for about 10 days to focus on the leads I generated for him, which I don't usually recommend. I usually recommend trying not to turn off the ads, okay? Because we want Facebook to understand the audience better and we want to kind of close a deal, right? We want to close at least one deal and tell Facebook, hey, we closed the deal. Show us more people like this, right? And that's what I usually recommend. But after 10 days of him pausing the ads, he came back and said, let's turn them back on again. So I relaunched the ads, and within less than 24 hours, I opened up my office to this message from him. First thing in the morning, you can see here, 7:39 in the morning. First day, we get 2 leads and 1 under contract, okay? So I said 3 leads because it is actually 3 leads, but he said 2. Later on in the day, we ended up getting 3 leads, which is crazy. Okay, so then I was like, dude, that's amazing. What was the assignment fee on it? And who's it for? Blah, blah, blah. He gave me the address. He said it's under contract for 120. The spread is 10K. Now that's not really high for this particular one. And he was like, man, I was hoping it was a little bit more. But the point is he turned it back on and within 24 hours. He had a 10K spread, which is wild. Okay. 10K assignment free. So let's close this tab here. These are the types of notifications that he is expecting as one of my clients. And this is what I'm expecting to send out as we generate leads, right? Now, obviously, again, these results are not typical, but I just want to show you what happens and what to expect as a wholesale investor looking for motivated seller leads, okay? 4 leads, including 1 appointment in just 2 hours and 10 minutes, right? You can see right here, this is 147, 157, 10 minutes later, he got another lead. And then that 157 also filled out a calendar. So from the Facebook ad, okay, from the Facebook ad, we get calendar appointments. No virtual assistant, no appointment setter from the Facebook ad, okay? We're booking appointments. Now, it's not all the time, but we're seeing anywhere between like a 20 and 30% book rate for the appointments, which is crazy, without a virtual assistant, right? He does have virtual assistants, but I'm saying the Facebook ad themselves is putting appointments on your calendar, right? So the next one came in at 2:22, so roughly 24 minutes later. So let's just say half an hour later. And then later on in the day, almost before 4 o'clock, just before 4 o'clock, he got another lead, right? This one is good too. 33 leads in July and 7 leads in the first 3 days of August. I'm going to click on this here and I'll highlight this so you can see. We kind of paused it June 28th through July 7th. I kind of turned them off to optimize the account for a week or so. So really, we would have had more leads. We would have had more than 33 leads in July. But, that first week was just some optimization. So you could see I'm highlighting that we have 4 leads there, 4 leads here, 5 leads here. And then there's other things that I didn't highlight. 3 leads there, 3 leads here, 3 leads here. Okay, so you can see from July all the way to August, and then the first day of August, we end up with 3 leads right off the bat, right? Which is crazy. These are more things to expect. These are, the actual emails themselves. This is what I include. I always include cha-ching for all my clients just because it's such a good feeling when you get leads. You know what I mean? So you can see right here, 5 hours ago, 1 hour ago, 4 minutes ago, this is obviously a screenshot from Gmail, and Gmail batches all of them together. So if it's not like 2 days from now, it's not going to come through as a separate email. It literally looks like it's the same email coming through, which is nuts. Okay, so this is one of the days we got 3 leads. On the left-hand side, you can see it says ASAP that they're trying to sell. They say the condition is minor, right? Minor repairs. The asking price is more than $400,000, and they're downsizing. Okay, so maybe that's a good lead for you. Maybe it isn't. Maybe you want people that don't want so much money for their house, right? But who knows? If you have some investors that can close that, they're downsizing. They're trying to sell fast, which is exactly the type of person that you would like to sell or close, right? So right here, you've got more notifications. And let me just make my head smaller here. We'll zoom out here. You can see right here, I can't show you the whole address, obviously, right? This is like client data. This is homeowner data. I can't show you the full address. But what I can do is just show you the state that it came in, Montague, New Jersey here. Here we go. And this is what they said right here. This is what they said. They said, I want to sell ASAP. Okay, they fill out a survey. I want to sell ASAP. The condition is fair. There's some repairs that are needed. The asking price is between $200,000 and $300,000. The motivation for selling, they need cash now. Okay. Now you could call a list all day long. You could be calling homeowners all day long. You're not going to hear somebody say, I need cash now when they pick up the phone, right? But for the leads that are coming to you, you're going to hear, I need cash now. You're going to hear, I need to sell ASAP, right? There's no guesswork. They are they're contacting you, okay? You can see right here as well, this is an off-market deal. Nobody else has this. In fact, as the marketer, I have access to all these deals before anybody else on the planet, okay? So this is the power of running some Facebook ads. Somebody's just sitting there being like, I really do want to, I'm struggling with my problem property. I would like to get rid of it. What do I have to do to get rid of it? They fill out the survey to get a cash offer, right? So that is one of those. And then you can see here, this is how we're doing it right here. This is proof that it's coming through a Facebook mobile feed. So as somebody's on their phone, they're just scrolling through, they see our ad, they click on it, they fill it out. And you can see right here at 6:42 a.m., they filled it out. And then they filled out the short survey, right? At 6:45, so 3 minutes later, they fill out that survey. At 6:45, right? They fill out the appointment calendar. They fill out the calendar and they book an appointment. So 3 minutes later, they book an appointment. Nobody contacted them, okay, because the office is closed. It's 6:45 in the morning. So appointments are being booked while you're on your way to work or while you're sleeping, okay? That's what we like to do here. And that's coming from Facebook, right? Here's another one for you. This one here is an off-market deal, right? This is an off-market deal. You can see they want to sell ASAP. The condition needs some repairs, the asking price, and the motivation's foreclosure. And I want you to just make a note here. The asking price here between 100 and 200, and you can see the Zestimate is exactly that, okay? So these homeowners are like tuned in to what they think they can get. They also know that there's some repairs. They want to sell ASAP. They're letting you know. You can also see that between this one, it's a foreclosure. This one is a need cash now, and I believe the other one was downsizing, right? So we're getting a variety of leads for a bunch of different problems, and they're trying to get rid of their property as fast as possible, right? It's a problem for them, which is why they filled this out. So these are July's stats. These numbers do not add up to 100% accuracy. And the reason for that is Facebook just does not want to play with us properly all the time. So some of these numbers are just going to be off, but I'm just going to show you how this works, right? Oh man, I keep doing this. I'm going to show you how this works. So by my calculations and my client's calculations, total leads in July, 32, 8 appointments. The total spent, including the fee for us to run it and the ad spend going to Facebook, total was under $4,000, just under $4,000. And the cost per lead, including our fee, was $124 per lead. Okay. Now that they got one contract in July, and the estimated assignment fee was $20,000. So the potential profit was $16,000 after expenses. Okay, so which is crazy. 3 times their money. Okay. So they put in ad spend and they paid me to manage the ad spend, right? I generate leads for them and they make 3 times their money. Okay. They have the potential to make 3 times their money. It's up to them to close it or not, right? So that's what I want to show you right there. This is the actual results from Facebook. You can see it says 33 leads. It might have like doubled up, or maybe they're counting one as spam that we didn't count or whatever. And you can see that the cost per lead is $87. The total that was spent was $2,800, right? So that kind of adds up. $2,800 plus the $1,100 management fee is just under $4,000, right? So that was July's results. And then August, these are the results for August here. We've got 35 leads, 9 appointments. This is actually 30 leads because 5 of those were trash, and I'll show you that. So you know, this is a case study, and I'm showing you the best results, but I'm also going to be honest with you and show you, like, it's not always you know, unicorns and rainbows and sunshine and roses or whatever. 35 leads, 9 appointments, $2,100 in ad spend, $1,100 in management. They spent $3,200 that month, and the cost per lead was $92 per lead, right? Which is pretty crazy because we knocked off $30 a lead the next month. They're still working on this. We're in September right now. They said they might have one of these deals from August, or one of these leads from August actually close. So we'll have to see what happens there. This is the actual, you know, screenshot inside the account here. You can see August 1st to August 31st, just so you know, I'm not making stuff up. I'm trying to bring the receipts, and you can see they spent $2,100 there. And then this is our CRM, where we track how many appointments, how much the value is, and how many new leads come in, right? And you can see over here, 24 new opportunities plus 9 new opportunities equals 33 new opportunities, right? So you can see, again, the math's a little bit off. This might have been after we removed some of them. And then this is, you know, this is the down part, the downside. Every once in a while, you'll get some really crap leads, and you'll still have to pay for bad leads. That is the nature of advertising and lead gen, okay? Doesn't matter where you go. If you go turn on if you do it yourself, if you go turn on the ads yourself, you have nobody managing it, you're actually going to get a lot more of these bad leads. I'll promise you that. So these bad leads, they just come and go, right? Some people just put in fake contact information because they don't trust anybody. You know, same thing. You might have a burner email or a burner phone number or a second phone or whatever. You know, you have to be aware of that. You may not get in touch with some of these, but we've had great results here. I believe he said he's gotten in contact with over 66% of the leads that have come in, which is absolutely amazing. So if we go to September, we're still working on September, but so far, rough stats, 9 leads, 1 under contract. The data is not finalized, and that contract, the assignment fee for that is about $10K. So that is so far in September. Now, so far as a whole, the results as a whole, if I zoom in here, let's make this smaller. I did ask him, I said, hey, what are the warm leads? You know, he sent me a video, which is awesome. This is the exact kind of client I need, okay? They send a Loom video on occasion saying, hey, these are where they're at in the pipeline. I'm like, great. You know, this is how I'm going to adjust the ads. Let's try to get more leads that are, you know, more specific to what you're trying to close, whatever. And we just go back and forth in Slack. It's fine. It's amazing. We both work together. We know we're in it for the long game, and we're trying to make a ton of money together. Okay. That's who I need as a client. So he said warm leads, they're within 90 days of selling. So by, you know, when they fill out that form and they say, how soon are you trying to sell? Some of them say ASAP. Some of them say within the next 90 days. Some of them say within the next 30 days. So he's got a couple categories in his CRM. I blurred out his CRM here, obviously for data purposes here. But he said in his CRM right now, minus all the crap leads and stuff, right? 78 leads, 3 under contract, 26 leads to a contract, which isn't bad, he said, which is amazing. So on my end, I was aiming for a contract every 50 leads, and I almost doubled my success with this, which is crazy. So hopefully that keeps going. He said out of the 78 leads, roughly 15 offers have been made, and they had 3 under contract. Currently, they stand to make $10K on each. And then he did say one of the contracts is probably not going to go through. Oh, up here, yeah. One contract's going to fall out. So that kind of sucks. But the point is, there's 20K in assignments there, right? Hopefully, this gives you insight into the performance so far. I can break down on a weekly basis as well. If you want to continue giving us reports monthly, you know, that would help us execute stuff, get better results, ultimately give you a better case study as a client, which is amazing. The goal for us is to be better at closing and marketing to continually improve. We will be your best client and best case study as we continue to improve these numbers. I'll tell you right now, this is the kind of client that I need, and this is the kind of client that I want. So my question to you is, what's next? Are you in? If you want to work with me and you're ready to handle another 30 motivated leads every month, roughly, okay, 20 to 30 leads every single month, just use the link in the description to book a call with me. Please do not book a call just to try to figure out what I'm doing, okay? I'll show you everything, but just watch some more YouTube videos. I'm going to be providing a ton of free training on here. If you want to kind of build these yourself, if you want to get leads yourself, go ahead. Just follow some more videos on here. The strategy session is not for coaching, okay? The strategy session is if you are my ideal client, if you think we could work together and you're looking for more motivated leads, then just click that link below, answer a couple questions. You got to fill out a bit of an application and you have to apply. And then by you answering those questions, I'll know right off the bat whether or not we're a good fit. I will reach out to you and just confirm the time for the appointment. And then on the call, we'll go over, everything we need to go over, like what states are you trying to target? How many states can you close in? How many leads are you currently getting? What's your marketing budget? Do you have virtual assistants? All those sort of things are going to be right inside of the our call, but answer a few of those questions in the calendar. Let me know as much as you can about yourself and your business, and we'll go from there. So I hope you enjoyed this case study. Again, that is Facebook ads leading to leads, motivated seller leads, and closed contracts. Talk to you soon.